So in one of my recent videos, I beat the BMW M2 lap record at the Nürburgring. That video had a mixed opinion as I upgraded the car quite a bit. So I'm here again today trying to beat the lap record once again, but this time in a BMW M4 competition. The rules are simple. Try and beat the lap record, which currently stands at 7 minutes and 28 seconds. Try my hardest not to upgrade the car whatsoever. Post a completely clean lap and don't use any rewinds. Now the car in real life was an X-Drive car and I'm currently using a rear-wheel drive car. So I'm putting myself at a slight disadvantage, but the point of this video is to have a bit of fun while trying to learn the track, as I'm actually going to race around the Nürburgring at the end of next month. So as always, I hope you enjoyed the video and leave a comment with any car you would like to see me try next. So this is the car that I'm going to be using. It's the 2021 BMW M4 Competition Coupe. Now this car is a rear wheel drive, not an X-Drive like I say, so that is going to put me at a slight disadvantage. But I just wanted to come into the upgrade shop here and show you guys that I'm going to reset my car to stock. In my last video, when I done a M2 Nürburgring challenge, you didn't like the fact that I changed the gearbox and the suspension. So there it is, reset the car all the way back to stock. Tune in, that's going to be all locked. So yeah, let's jump into it. First lap, let's go. Alright, let's go boys and girls. First lap. Like I was saying in my intro, I am actually going to the Nürburgring. Not sure what I'm driving yet, but I'm going in 2 months. So the idea of this video is to get as much practice as I can really. So I don't know whether I'm going to take one of my own cars. I have a BMW i4 as well as a E36, but not concentrating there. But there is the opportunity to hire cars out there. I could hire something like a GR Supra or a E90 335, something like that. So yeah, not sure what I'm driving, but I am going to the Nürburgring at the end of July. So the whole point of this challenge is basically just to get some practice in. Obviously I'm going to be nowhere as fast as I am on the game, but it's about learning the track. This track is, what is it, 10 miles long, 16 kilometers long, something like that. There's no way that you're ever going to learn it unless you practice on a game, really. Or unless you live like half a mile down the road like that Misha fella. He obviously knows it like the back of his hand because he lives right next to the track. So I have turned my steering to simulation. I normally use it on normal. I normally leave it on normal. But I changed it to simulation because I felt the car wasn't really turning in enough. Obviously I can't change my tuning setup. Oh, nearly went off track again there. Obviously I can't change my tuning setup, and it's corners like this where you're going a little bit too fast that you want the back end just to step out a little bit really, just because the understeer of the car, if you can get that back end to step out a little bit, then I'll cock this corner right up. No, I haven't. Yeah, I feel like if you get the back end to step out a little bit, it reduces your understeer obviously, and helps you around the corner. But it does make it so when I come out the corners a little bit, I'm a little bit sideways, which is okay. I mean, I know how to drift, so obviously I've got an E36, of course I know how to drift. So I know how to combat coming out the corner sideways. Obviously I'm not going to be able to catch every one. Not sure how I'm doing on time here. It's only my first lap. I did do a lap before this just to get used to the car. I crashed on it and got about 9 minutes. But hopefully if I can keep this clean, he says, understeering into that corner. Hopefully I can keep this clean, get a 8 minutes, 8.5 minutes. Can't remember what the time is. I've got it on my second screen. I dare look. It is 7:28. That's for the X-Drive. So I am putting myself at a disadvantage here, like I say. But it's only going to be about 2 seconds, which is okay. I I'll probably make up 2 seconds being on the game anyway. I haven't got those physical effects throwing me around in the seat and fatigue and stuff like that. Obviously I'm just on controller, not having to throw around the steering wheel and move my feet, stuff like that. Because 10 minutes of throwing your feet around and wrestling the steering wheel, you're going to get tired, where obviously I don't have that. That corner always catches me out. I can't go around it properly at all. Use a bit of engine braking there because I would have gone into the wall then. Really messy coming out of that though. Now we're onto the carousel. This bit I can never get right. See, always going wide like that. That's why I put the steering on simulation. I don't think it has helped. I don't think it has helped at all. So I might go back to normal. I'll do a couple of laps. Obviously I won't bore you with watching every lap. I'll just do this first lap completely. And maybe I'll cut out some of my fails and stuff if I go off track in the next couple of laps and show you them. This car feels pretty good. Oh, no, wait, no. Just as I was saying, this car feels pretty good. It's nice. Yeah, it's a nice car. It's a nice car to drive. It's not very fast. I feel like, what are these, like 500 horsepower, 530 horsepower? I feel like a Porsche with 530 horsepower, I think that's what these are, don't quote me on that. But a Porsche with about 500 horsepower is faster than this, definitely. Obviously, I'm not trying to slag off BMW. I love BMW. I've had loads of them. I work for BMW. They're my favourite car ever. But Porsches just seem to feel a little bit better. But maybe that's because every Porsche is designed at the Nürburgring. Oh, I've gone off track. No, I haven't. Woohoo! So yeah, like I said in the start of my video, the only 2 rules that I have is no going off track, no rewinds, and obviously keep the car stock. So that's 3 rules, isn't it? Just trying to go a bit slower around that corner, keep it a bit neater. I don't think I'm anywhere near the 7 minutes on this first lap because I keep drifting. I keep having to slow down because I'm drifting. It's very messy. I'm going to turn my steering onto normal. So what is it? 7 minutes 28. That is a fast time. So I'm probably about 30 seconds off the pace. There's 7 minutes 28. This car's very slow. Going into 6th. I've got 2 more gears. Yeah, this is an 8-speed. I've got 2 more gears. Why is it struggling at 6th? I mean, at least that lap was clean, so at least I didn't crash. But yeah, there it is, 8 minutes. So I'm gonna just quickly change my steering to normal, and I'm gonna go again. No, come on, get around. Off track. That was a big one, and we got a time penalty for it. All right, I'll see you on the next lap. So that lap was an absolute disaster. I crashed 3 or 4 times because I was trying to push too hard. At one point, I was 5 seconds up though. I was 5 seconds on my last lap time. You can tell my car is absolutely battered. But yeah, if I can not crash, keep it nice and tight, then I think I'll have a good chance of doing it. Ooh. Thought that was the end of the lap right there. Alright, we're nearly 1 second up already. That's good. We need 29. I think as a percentage, 29 seconds, probably, what, 15%? We need to be 15% faster. Not sure that's possible. As I go wide into this corner. Not sure. Maybe I've bitten off a little bit more than I can chew here. Crashed that same point last lap. Well, boys, I don't think it can be done. With a completely stock car, I'm about 25 seconds a lap off. Now, I don't know what the in real life car was set up like, but I'm going to make a couple of little adjustments to this M4 in-game to maybe help me out, but also make it a little bit more realistic, because I don't think that the M4 that done the Nürburgring was on stock tyres. I don't think it was on a stock alignment. So it was probably still stock power, of course, but I think I'm going to have some better tyres, you know. The drags and the race, they're obviously illegal, not for road use. So I'm going to go for the sport tyres, and I'm also going to put on some race springs and dampers. And I'm also, one thing as well, I'm not to change the car too much, but I am going to put on a race transmission just so I can adjust those gears, because 7th and 8th at the moment aren't actually usable. So that's the 3 modifications I've done. If that's an issue, then please leave a dislike on the video, of course, and leave it in the comments. Let me know that I'm shit at the game, whatever, just, yeah. So 3 modifications that may make the car even more realistic. I'm not sure, I don't know. Like I say, I don't know what the setup in real life was actually like. Alright guys, we're back on the Nordchleif, and like I say, I've just done 3 upgrades: the transmission, the suspension and the tyres. I know it's not completely stock, I do understand if you do leave a dislike on the video, that's absolutely fine. But I've gone ahead and I've changed the gearing ever so slightly, so hopefully this is going to make 7th and 8th a little bit more usable. All I've done is adjusted the final drive a little bit, that is all, and the alignment. So I've added a little bit of negative camber to the front, also added a little bit of toe out in the front and the rear too. Not too sure what that is going to do to the car. Hopefully it makes it turn in just a little bit quicker. Left the caster as it is. I will take out just a little bit of that rear toe, just for that little bit of extra stability. I don't want to go too far and make it really, really oversteery. That's obviously not what we want. We don't want to be drifting around the whole map or whole track. So let's see how that goes. So I'm currently 33 seconds off, like I say. So yeah, let's see what we can do. Turning's still not great. I think it is a little bit better. Oh, that was a little bit oversteery there. Obviously, we don't want that. May take out some of that front toe if it is going to be too oversteery. Does feel like it is. Obviously, I'm back on the normal suspension now as well, which I think will help with the oversteer. I found it a bit too much with the simulation. With the simulation steering, yeah, it was just coming out of the corners just a little bit sketchy. 6th gear still doesn't feel too great. This is the corner that I've got to be careful of. I think it's a bit tighter than I actually anticipate. But if I can just try and keep it a bit neater. Yeah, the gearing's still not perfect. And I've crashed at the same point. Every lap, man. Every lap. Forgot I can't skip a lap. I'm going to have to see this one through. Oh, come on. Last corner. That would have been my quickest time yet as well. Even though I had that off at the start. That would have been my quickest time yet. Oh, it still is my quickest time yet. Not too bad. Managed to knock another 3 seconds off, even though we did go off track. Popped that up right up. Man, I'm a second down. Jesus. Did change my tune just a little bit. Took out some of the front toe. And also, is this the corner that I mess up every time? No, it's not. That one I can go quite a bit faster into. It's part of not knowing the track. This corner coming up here at the end here. This is the one that I'll cock up. Isn't it? Yeah, this one here. Took it a bit too slow maybe. Then a bit too fast into that one. That's alright, at least we ain't gone off track yet. Might be a little bit quicker seeing as it didn't go off. Maybe. Still 0.7 of a second. Brake way too hard there. Trying to focus on keeping it clean now. And I've gone off track again. Obviously I went off track there again, but 7:56. So we're 28 seconds off now. We've knocked a good 5 seconds off. Oh, hit the dirt then. Hit that dirt and it sent me the wrong way. Hopefully I'm still 0.2 seconds off. Not too bad. I can make that up by not crashing. Do need to be a bit more aggressive in certain points of the track though. I think I'm just too nervous of going off. And I'm not being aggressive enough where I need to be. Getting a little bit better. Hopefully I don't go off at this corner up here again. This corner just here. This one. Not bad. Still a little bit fast into that one. Makes me get that all wrong there. Come out a little bit too sideways. 1 second up though. Can't remember where it was that I went off last time. I think it was this corner here. It was this corner here. Keep that nice and neat. That's going to get me a couple of seconds. Still way off that 7 minutes 28 though. Not bad. Coming down to this chicane here. This one always seems to get a little bit wrong. Four seconds up though. Not bad. 4.6 seconds up as I hit the limiter there. Still 4.6 seconds up. Needs to be more aggressive. Need to stop braking so hard. Definitely didn't need to brake so hard for that one. Yeah, lost 0.3 of a second in that sector. Lots of engine braking there. Try and slow the car down that little bit quicker. Got that. That was pretty messy though, coming up to this first carousel, which I always get wrong. Although that's a green sector, not bad. Nearly 5 seconds up. Maybe I should have made this car four-wheel drive like the X-Drive that they used. Maybe I was misjudging that. I thought it was maybe 2, maybe 3 seconds a lap slower. Maybe that could be the 20 seconds that I need. Stop this drifting malarkey. That's where I'm losing a lot of time, is the drifting. Of course, going off the track doesn't help. Probably lower my rear tyres pressure. That might help as well, coming out of the corner. Second carousel here, always get this one wrong as well. Got that massively wrong then. I lost a lot of time on that, I reckon. Yeah, I wouldn't be... Oh, not too much time, actually. Still 5.4 seconds up. If I can be really aggressive on this last couple of corners, these fast corners that are coming up here, I might make it into the 740s. But man, oh, that's still at least 20 seconds that I'm off the pace. Don't know, maybe I can't do it. Trying my hardest here for you guys. But I don't think it's going to be enough. "21 seconds I need to make up. And that was a clean lap as well. That's the fastest clean lap I've done. Need to be really aggressive and not hit the limiter. No, man. Damn it. Too aggressive. Too aggressive. I think I'm going to leave it here. I think I'm going to leave this video here. That's about 8 laps I've done. And, well, no, it's more than that. I've probably done closer to 12, 13. That's over an hour of racing. And, yeah, my quickest time, 7:49. Not sure I can beat that. Even if I can beat that, I'm not going to beat it by 21 seconds. Maybe I'll try it again with an X-Drive M4. Maybe I'll make a full drive M4 and try again. I'm not too sure. But it was just a little bit of fun, just to get used to this track. I feel like I know it a little bit better now. There's some points where I was always going off track and I sort of predicted that they were coming up and I could adjust my speed accordingly. But yeah, that was just a little video of the Nürburgring, trying to get used to it. Hope you guys did enjoy it. I know I did change the car a little bit. But yeah, if you did enjoy it, then please do leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.